to you by Double Quick, Key Chicago Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the boys' 14th Regional Championship night right here at Breathitt County High School. It's the road to Rupp, and one of these two teams will head that way after tonight. Jim McCauley, Brian Johnson, Manus Blair, David Adams, and all the hometown crew with you for this big night. My good buddy James Fugit's with me. James, let's break Powell and Hazard down quickly.
Well, look, Hazard's going to want to play tempo game, and Powell County's going to get up and down the floor. Whoever is able to control that destiny will walk out of here the winner tonight.
All right, guys, there you have it. James says two different styles maybe tonight. Let's look for that and see what happens. Manus, good crowd, not a seat in the house. It should be a ball game tonight.
Well, we got two coaches looking for their first opportunity to go to Rupp Arena. Hazard Bulldogs 23-10, winners of the last 7 of 8. Powell County 22-7, winners of the 14 of the last 15, and that only loss was to Powell County.
Hazard.
So, and right, Hazard. Powell County lost to Powell County, huh? But we'll go back and we'll look at it. February 16th at Hazard, it was 75-70 with Hazard coming on top. And David Adams has got somebody down there to talk to.
Coach Wes Smith.
I couldn't see that.
Wes, let's talk a little bit about this ball game. James thinks it's going to be up and down. I think it will too.
I've got a feeling we might see some fast-paced basketball tonight, David. I think you're on the right page. I will tell you, I want you to know this before we dive into this game. I rode down here from Lexington with a fine young man named Brady Kennedy that does a show with me on Hometown 24. Him and another guy by the name of Matt Jones. And they said that David Adams from Hometown 24 is their favorite sports personality in the world.
I like him already, Wes. I like him already. Look at Hazard. They got some shooters. Seth Cottle, player of the year in the region. Powell County, they've got players too, and their defense, they'll come at you.
Powell County's a really good team. I've not seen Powell County as much as I've seen Hazard this year, David. But I love the size that Hazard's got, and Seth Cottle's special. He's player of the region for a reason.
He can make sure, hey, when he puts it up, it usually has nylon coming after it.
When I see him, especially in the game so far this tournament, if he gets that little 10 to 15-foot pull-up jumper, I'll take that shot from him all day.
It's always good to see you. We miss you on Hometown 24 doing the ball games with us.
It has made my year standing here with you next to this court right now, David, I just tell you.
Thank you, Wes. Always good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Back up to you guys.
And I was giving the brown nose to Wes down there. But anyway, of course, Hazard trying to go for their 6th title at the Fairseat Woods Coliseum. The last one was 1986, which was 40 years ago, and Hazard had their reunion just recently with that team. Powell County, their one title was in 1974 here at the Fairseat Woods Coliseum, looking to go to Rupp Arena for the first time since 2003 with Coach Monroe Jones and Jeremy Jones. First impressions.
Well, I know we've been pretty fired up about this game because there's going to be some special matchups tonight, Brian Johnson. You got the microwave from Hazard, Trace Kincaid, going against the silent assassin from Stanton. And so we're really excited about that matchup with two of the premier shooters in the 14th region. And then you've got the big man, well, I won't say a big man down low from Powell County, going with Edwards and Seth Caudill. You're talking about two big-time matchups. Those are going to be outstanding. It should be an exciting game tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jim. When you talk about these two teams, you talk about a contrast in styles, so to speak, a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Powell County wants to get the ball up and down the floor more than Hazard would like. Powell County's got two prolific scorers. When you talk about Connor Morganson and the matchup between him and Trace Kincaid, I mean, you've talked about it for 2 days. And then you've got Bryson Edwards that can do both inside and outside, averaging over 20 points per game. You talk about Seth Caudill, the player of the year in the 14th region. You talk about the X factor we've talked about all year, Talon Osborne for Hazard. Tucker Johnson also in the post as well. You know, and you talk about Ramsey for Powell County to stretch the floor. Faulkner. The list just goes on and on and on with how good these two teams are stacked up with talent. I'm excited.
Well,
let's just go ahead and throw it up.
I agree 100%. And, this is something, we're announcers. We do this, but, guys, we love competitive regional basketball action. And it is listen, there is not a soul left in Powell County because they've already took their whole side, moved over on the Hazard side.
They took half of it.
I'm telling you right now, Moses have hit his staff on the ground, and the Red Sea might part, but it's not going to here tonight.
Nope, not at all.
And, when you're looking at this, when you talked about Morganson, did not have a good shooting game the first time these two faced. Could have had something to do with Trace Kincaid gardening, but and on the reverse side, when you look at Seth Caudill, he had an outstanding game with 35 points. Then you look on the other side, Ramsey, who did not have a good game the other night, at Hazard was golden.
Yes.
I mean, he knocked down everything that he shot that night. He was 10 of 15 from 2 and 3-point range.
Yeah, on fire.
Yes, and when you look at the percentages, both teams shot the ball really good, but we're not at Memorial Gym tonight. No. We are on a neutral floor, and we'll see how that plays out with their shooting. And, Brian, you mentioned about the differences in the number of points.
Oh, yeah.
It's an 18-point difference between teams scoring. Hazard 61, 79 for Powell County. Yeah. Both teams shoot the free throws relatively real good. We haven't seen a lot of free throw shooting in this tournament. But sooner or later in a close, and we expect
Excuse me?
It'll be.
I don't get it.
It'll be closely. I've lost my train of thought now. But it's going to come down to free throws at the end because I think it's going to come down to a 1 to 2 bucket game at the end.
I agree with you, Manus, but I will tell you this. There's not going to be an 80-point scorer in this game, and I've said it from the get-go. Tournament time, that rim becomes smaller. Those possessions mean more. So you're going to take your time, and you're going to make sure you're getting a good shot, not just the first available shot. So, if this thing reaches to the 60s, I would think that's going to be a lot.
But does Powell County shoot it early just to get it into a rat race?
Well, if they get open, they're going to shoot it. They need it to be in the 65 plus, I think, to be successful.
Yeah, I agree.
If they get it in 65 or more, I think it's a favor to them. If it's going to be down in the low 50s or high 40s, I think that's in favor of the Hazard.
Well, let's talk a little bit. And we've not got to the keys of the game yet. But, we're going to take a break?
No, we'll take a break at 10 minutes.
Okay, we talk about the tempo, but you also talk about, and we've brought this up every game, the physicality that has been played out here in the tournament. Who does that benefit, Brian? Because it's been an absolute, it's very physical.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm going to use a very mild term.
Yes.
Very physical.
I think size-wise, the physicality will go toward Powell. But player-wise, Hazard likes to be more physical with Johnson, with Fullwood. Powell is more of a, and you don't want to say a finesse team, but they are more of a jump shooting type team, and those type of teams usually don't like as much physicality.
But now they've went through 2 wars.
2 wars. And came out on top.
And this is going to be a 7 versus 7 game. 7 players for both been playing.
Yes.
So 7 versus 7.
So I guess right now, David, we're going to take a break.
Yep, last time to do one, guys, and when we come back, we'll break it down to see if we're going to have any free throws tonight, maybe. Stay with us. This is Hometown 24, a big regional showdown. Hazard and Powell, about 10 minutes away. Stay with us.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
Hornets going to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught it to 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your Hometown News tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
It's Tech Madness at Appalachian Wireless, and these deals, they're next level. We're taking $700 off select devices, or bundle your tech to get savings up to $1,100 off in tech savings. Those are some prime time savings. From phones to accessories, everything you need to stay connected is right here and ready to help you score big during our Tech Madness. But don't wait. These deals won't last forever. Head to your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us online at appalachianwireless.com to find out more. Because when it comes to wireless, we're always here to help you save big. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back to the Coliseum at Breathitt High School. We're just about 8 minutes away from getting our regional championship game underway between Hazard and Powell County. Guys, there's not a seat in the house, and standing room only right now at the Coliseum.
You're right, David, and I don't know if there's going to be hardly anybody left in Stanton or Hazard by the looks of this gymnasium.
No, I agree with you. 2 very big crowds, and they're getting ready to go at it. It's going to be wild in the Coliseum.
Time for the keys of the game?
Time for the keys of the game?
Yep, it's that time. Go right ahead, guys. Start with Powell County.
Hey, you know, we've watched Powell County play 3 times this year, I think, live. And for Powell County to be successful tonight, Brian, number 1, and we both talked about this, is the tempo of the game. They want to get this thing up and down. Number 2, pressure defense on the ball, because that also adds to increasing the tempo. I think you're going to see them really get out on each other. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a diamond and 1, something like that, chasing Trace Kincaid, a prolific outside shooter. And the third thing, and I've mentioned this against the Perry County, it's if Powell County can match the physicality that will be, I don't know how to say this politely, will be permitted by the officials.
Yes, there you go.
So that's 3 keys for Powell County to be successful tonight.
Hazard.
For Hazard to be successful tonight, number 1, they are going to have to control the tempo of the game. They are going to have to slow Powell County down and not allow Powell County to get in transition, shoot those 3-point shots. Number Number 2, they're going to have to keep Morganson out of the paint, because when he gets in the paint, not only can he finish, but if you collapse on him, he will distribute the ball to Ramsey and Faulkner in the deep corners for those threes.
Yeah.
And number 3, they're going to have to rebound. They're going to have to keep Talon Osborne off the offensive glass and Tucker Johnson. Those 3 things, I believe, will be the keys for Powell County. Or for Hazard, I'm sorry.
And I'm going to add one thing. It's the first team to get to 60.
There, you said it. You heard it from Manus Blair. First to 60.
Hey, guys, remember tournament experience here. Let's see if that will come into play. Hazard, they've been in a big tournament game, these guys on Hazard. Powell County, they have not. So that may not be anything to it, but it's something to look at. You know how this kind of crowd and how big the goals are this time of the year.
Yep.
And you know, both of these teams are both senior
That's
dominated.
exactly what I was going to say, man.
But I think it's going to come down to the non-seniors.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to disagree a little bit.
Hey, I like to hear that.
You've got 2 coaches that have never been here before in this game. A regional final game.
In an electric atmosphere.
And do you go, I think both coaches will do it what they've done to get here. And I think when you get right down to it, it'll be the execution. Now, if it's a tight game, you may have to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Maybe an inbounds play, maybe a special play that you've worked on, maybe a inbounds that leads to a decoy that you have not used on tape all year.
Well, you know, and Manus, I'm going to agree a little bit, but I think that it boils down to, with both these coaches in this environment and the way things have went this tournament, it's going to be more about composure.
Yes.
And composure is the ability to stay calm when everything's going to pieces around you. And if they can do that, then I think that's going to be a successful key for the coaches.
As loud as the crowds are going to be, the coaches are not going to be able to communicate. It's going to be left up to the ball handlers. Connor Morganson, Seth Caudle. Can they get their players into the play without communication that you can hear from the coaching staff? And we can't even hear each other right now.
Real quick, X Factors tonight. Which player that we haven't talked about already for each team is going to be the X Factor for the game?
Riley Faulkner.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Manus will have the lineups. Jim and Brian will have their advice on the plays. And David, he's probably going to get him a seat and take it easy for the ball game. Stay with us. It's a big time ball game coming up from Jackson when we come back on Hometown 24.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hindman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hindman, where tradition and trust still matter.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi. I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Welcome back as we get ready for our starting lineups. Championship night right here on Hometown 24. Glad all of you are with us. We appreciate you all year long, and thank you so much for all of that. Maintenance Blair, once again, it's that time for the starting lineups, my friend.
And it'll be first, the guess on the scoreboard, the Hazard Bulldogs, 23-10 on the season. Number 1, senior forward, Talon Osborne, 10.7.
Starting at guard, a senior, number 13.
Number 13, senior guard, Seth Connell, averaging 21.1.
A senior, number 22, Tucker.
Number 22, senior center, Tucker Johnson, 6.57 rebounds.
A senior, number 10, Tucker.
Number 10, senior forward, Tucker Napier, 5.2 points, 6.2 rebounds. Number 2, junior guard, Trace Kincaid, averaging 14.7 points. The Bulldogs coached by Mr. Casey Huff. And now the home team on the scoreboard, the Powell County Pirates, 22-7. Number 15, sophomore guard, Connor Morgeson, 21 points a game. Number 4, senior Bryson Edwards, 20.5 points a game. Number 5, senior forward, Riley Faulkner, averaging 12 points a game.
A junior, number 0.
Number 0, junior forward, Colton Cook, averaging 8.3.
Starting at forward, a senior number 1.
Number 1, senior forward, Tucker Ramsey, 10.6. The Pirates are coached by Mr. Josh Crow in his second year at Powell County.
Teams make their way out on the floor. Powell County's out there. The Bulldogs will join them as the officials will make their way around. Powell County in the white with the red numeral. Hazard in the navy with the gold numerals. And guys, championship night is here at Breathitt County High School. The road to Rupp ends tonight here in the 14th as the official will make his way in. Crowd comes to his feet, and we're ready to go with Jackson.
And Osborne will win the tip for Hazard.
And Edwards on him.
Right off the bat.
Oh, what great matchups tonight, guys.
Horn said, and we'll see. Looks like straight man-to-man. Cottle goes against Edwards. He will rise up. Misses it. Rebound comes to Ramsey. Man-to-man for Hazard as well. Morganson goes in, going against Kincaid. 17-footer. Doesn't hit anything. Little bit of
adrenaline, baby. Adrenaline.
Big time.
Yeah, and this took us a couple of minutes minimum every game so far to settle down and get into the routine tonight. But look at here, a little full court pressure.
Yeah, and that was predicted.
Yes.
Just to force. It's token pressure, and it's going to make Cottle have to work the ball up 84 feet. Johnson goes into the corner, keeps his dribble alive against Cook. Reverse play.
Strong move by Johnson. Move by Tucker, get it off the glass.
Yeah, that was a big-time move.
Yeah, and Hazard is spreading everybody out to get those driving lanes.
But, you know, we saw a little bit of this from Hazard early on, isolating Tucker and letting him go to work. He's such a good finisher inside.
Faulkner trying to get by Napier, unable to do so. Edwards asking for the screen with a pick and pop to get a different defender. He's going to go against Napier. Napier, a great defender for the Bulldogs. Ramsey, long three, good.
Ramsey, a 21-footer, knocks it in.
46 three-pointer by Ramsey. And like I said, he had a great game.
Tight man-to-man, guys. The lane is not open tonight.
Goes into Johnson going against Cook. Likes the matchup, misses it. Rebound Ramsey. Stolen. Nope. Ramsey has the angle, but elects to pull it up. Skip pass, Morganson. Three. Way off again. Morganson throws his hands up.
Morrison is shooting the ball quick and not getting a good follow through, guys, and he's nervous as well. Good shooters, settle down.
Yeah, we've got great matchups all over the floor tonight, David.
Oh, yes, we do. It's tough. You set a screen. You better know it.
Oh! Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Block. Faulkner, three. No good. Rebound Osborne.
Yeah, both teams really crashing the boards hard.
Napier, three. Doesn't go.
Napier had a good look. It just spinned out on him. It was a good shot, guys. Wide open at 19.
And this pace is going to favor Powell County.
Yeah.
Morganson, the legs go through, step through, layup.
Oh, yeah.
Cottle splits through. He's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, he made the move at the elbow and a little too much body there. Want to get the foul, guys.
Yeah, I like Cottle, coming downhill like that. I mean, he knows he's going to draw contact. He's strong enough to get into the contact and still be able to get his shot off.
Yeah, he finishes well inside in there with that contact, guys.
Yes, he does.
There's
Comes off the tight curl. Reynolds doesn't go. Ramsey with another rebound. Nobody's got Cook. He goes up and puts it in.
Powell County taking advantage of the break at time.
Kincaid missing. Tipped out. It's going to be Edwards. Edwards wide open. Doesn't go. Tip to Cottle. Got 3 against 2. Steps through. And it's going to be a tie-up. And the ball will go to Powell County.
I thought he should have stopped. Tuck a little 5-footer, back it out. It was 2-on-2.
Game is,
up
as
and
you
down.
said,
It's up and down.
Not to Hazard's pace.
No, not to their liking. This favors Powell County.
Powell County leaving that lane open.
And that's going to come up short.
Both teams going to try to settle in here. We've played almost 5 minutes, so you can see them all deep breathing here. That's that adrenaline rush wearing off.
Goes to Cottle, goes against the screen, goes up, and it's blocked from behind by Edwards. Behind the defense was Cook. Morganson gives it to him now. Might have got away with a walk. Misses it. Rebound Faulkner, and he'll put it in.
Powell County getting on the board.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
9-2 are scoring, guys. I think Hazard's got to slow this game down just a little bit.
Rebounding so far has been one and done on Hazard's end.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And that's the first thing that stands out to me, Manus, is Hazard, when they're taking their shots, are not set into their offense, which makes it really hard to rebound. And then they're getting out of sorts on defense, losing their men in that transition. And then on the rebounding, there's nobody but Powell County Pirates under the go.
Another big thing is, guys, the Bulldogs have had some shots. They just not went in for them right now. They come out on them. Man, is it loud in the Coliseum.
And nobody on Powell County has sat down the entire first quarter.
Nope. Backside. Kincaid puts it in.
Nice play there. Good elbow screen and for the bucket.
And, we saw that early in the year from Hazard a lot. They bring Tucker Johnson up high and run the offense through him, and that time it worked to perfection.
Yeah. Morganson, long 3, doesn't go. Rebound Osborne.
Tucker's a good passer from the high post.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's just got a real high basketball IQ.
Kincaid, the Napier, thought about it, goes into the lane. He's going to be fouled.
Good move by Tucker Napier there, taking the ball to the basket.
Well, and, it all started with Kincaid, with the penetration of Kincaid. And then, we know that these guards, just like Morganson does for Powell County, once you break into that lane, it forces the defense to shift around a little bit. Found Napier, and Napier had a nice take there, Brian.
Napier first is good. 59%, and Napier, they're playing off Napier. So if he can get it on the move, he's got an avenue to the paint.
You're right. And Hazard's got everything so spread out to give you those driving lanes.
9-6 as we near the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Edwards wanting that switch, but he didn't get it. Turns back, and puts it in.
Hey, he's tough on there, guys, on that block. He's got great moves. Used the board perfectly.
All 5 Powell County starters with a bucket.
And that's a great matchup between Seth Cottle and Bryson Edwards.
And two players.
And 2 great guys off the floor.
Kincaid, 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Napier.
Oh, he's got Osborne on the block.
Kincaid, got it.
Big 3 there by Kincaid at 20 feet out.
His 104th three-pointer on the year. Johnson with the heads, and that's going to be thrown away by Morganson. Little bit too loose with the basketball.
Yeah, he is. That was just
he had the open
He had him
pass.
there. He just stood a little errant.
Hazard will bring it up. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. No count on the dribble. Scissors play to Cottle. 15-footer. Go.
Nice touch by Cottle to get the 15-footer.
He needs to put a copyright on that shot.
Absolutely. Edwards got caught on that scissor screen. Nobody stepped up to help him.
And they run that very efficiently.
Cook got an avenue cut off. 30 seconds in the first. Going against Osborne. Ramsey might have got away with the walk. Osborne rebound.
Yeah, great rebound by Osborne right there.
Once again, playing off Napier allows him to crash the boards and with a box out. 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be Cottle's to decide what happens.
And it's knocked away. Cottle going against Edwards. He goes up and missed it. And that will end. We're even, David.
Yep, 11-11. Second quarter will be coming up when we come back. It's championship night right here on Hometown 24.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
11-11 their score, as it will be Hazard's basketball to start the second quarter. Tied up, guys. Everything we thought it'd be.
And as we go back to action, pace started slowing down the latter part of the second quarter.
And that was in favor of Hazard, and they clawed back into the game.
Cottle. Edwards right there. He goes by him, and he was in his bubble, and they're going to call the bubble play.
Yeah, he got raked across the forehead there.
And of course, Hazard set a record held by many. They didn't commit a foul in the first quarter.
Well, that's nothing new.
Cottle had the open avenue. Cook got out on him, goes in, puts it up, missed it. But there is Napier to get the offensive board. Kincaid 3. Good!
Kincaid is the big three.
He's on fire from deep.
Give him 8.
And he's feeling it.
Oh, yeah, the microwave is hot.
Faulkner, no good. Knocked away. Ramsey with an offensive rebound. Cook 3, and it's off. Kincaid rebound. Gives it up to Napier. Napier 3. Good!
Napier hits a 18-footer, 19-footer, excuse me. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. shooting it too quick, too deep. And Hazard is shooting right at the line, guys. They're taking advantage of Powell's miss right now.
And the key so far is Tucker Napier.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on the boards, doing a great job defensively. Doesn't always get a lot of recognition because he's not a big-time scorer. But, boy, he is doing the little things tonight. And he hit that bonus three.
That's right.
If you look off the ball, his person is down one step in the lane looking to help against Caudle and Kincaid on anything out. So maybe with Coach Crow, he's going to have to make just a slight adjustment.
Yeah, and he has to be able to hit those shots to be successful for Hazard.
Edwards really right now not looking for his offensive ability. Morganson with a jumper, and it's good. He's got 4. They'd run off and left Seth Caudle down there. Caudle with the avenue goes up. Puts it in.
Nice touch there, guys.
What a shot by Caudle.
Give him 4.
Through contact.
Yeah. And that was almost like a hook shot. He extended his arm so far away from the defenders.
Morganson, long 3. Doesn't go. Rebound comes to Johnson.
But once again, you see Napier in there fighting to tip it to keep it alive.
Caudle in and out, back, gives it up to Napier. Can he do it again? No, he was running. As soon as he shot it, he knew it was off.
He's trying to follow it up. Here's Edwards.
Goes to the lane. Goes step through.
Whoa, what a move by Edwards.
That step through is unguardable.
Give him 4. The bench wanted a walk on Edwards. Didn't get it.
Yeah, he's so hard to guard when he gets in the paint.
Trying to run a pin down for Kincaid, but it now goes to isolation and missed shot, and it's going to go. Well, thought it was going out of bounds, but Edwards was able to get it.
To save it.
Morganson spin goes up, and they're going to call a foul on Kincaid, and that will be the first foul on Hazard. 11 minutes into the game. Skidmore, who played a really good semifinal game, comes in for Coach Crow.
And he is bringing in that rebounding strength that he has.
Also, Tipton in. Kicker to Ramsey. Going against Osborne. Both of them good-sized young men.
Yeah, they match up well body-wise and size-wise.
You know, Edwards said, I don't like shooting threes. I like taking it to the goal. Morganson, if Morganson's not going to hit, he's got to get everybody else involved.
He's got to drive in.
Yeah, he's really his shot selection right now is not helping Powell County out at all.
Very good point. He's taking shots in a hurry and off balance. Got to settle in. Yeah.
Fullwood into the basketball game to give Johnson a break.
Had him there on the block, looked like.
Kincaid, 3. Good!
Kincaid's feeling it.
Kincaid is on fire, guys.
You can't give him much space, especially when he heats up.
And the more and more he makes, the more and more he keeps hanging.
The confidence is not an issue with Trace Kincaid.
Never. He's got 11. Edwards trying to go into the lane, step through again, then puts it in.
Wow.
That's a nice move, guys. Nice spin, use the board.
Yeah, they're going to have to double on him every time he goes in the post.
And with Skidmore coming in, he's going to pick up Caudle now to give Edwards a little bit of break on the defensive end.
Yeah, they got to try to keep Edwards.
They've got to wall him out of the paint.
Yeah, they got to keep him out.
When he spins, somebody's got to be standing there, but it's hard. There goes Osborne, puts it in.
They're ended up with a double screen on the elbow, and Powell is not adjusted yet, guys.
They're trying to let Edwards rest on defense.
See what Napier's going to do. He's going to play off Skidmore, and he can be the person that can help on Edwards.
Yeah, that
skill. It's a ghost, and Tipton will put it in.
You lost Fullwood over there on the backside.
In other words, you cannot
You got to communicate.
It's hard to do it tonight. It's hard for us to communicate. Three minutes left in the first half. And it's going to be knocked away and onto the floor. You got to go here, up and in by Edwards. Edwards is taking over. Osborne into the lane, spin, and it's going to be a count of bucket.
I think that was a spin move right off the glass, guys.
Osborne's athletic ability allows him to make a move like that.
And the thing is, Brian, when he attacks the basket like that, Hazard is a totally different basketball team.
Yes, they are. And that makes 2 fouls on Ramsey.
2 fouls on Ramsey. And somebody's got to go off the court, and it's Tucker Napier. Hazard had 6 people on the court at that time. Osborne, 52% from the free throw line, comes up short. Ramsey rebound. Ramsey's going to stay in with those 2 fouls with 2:35 to go in the first half. Backdoor had him for just a brief moment. Fullwood left him wide open. It's not going to go. Rebound Osborne. And Osborne's going to lose the basketball.
And, you know, he's got to understand, once you clear that rebound, hey, just let's take a deep breath and let your guards come pick it up.
Well, you got people coming from behind that's going to take it away. Morganson to the line, gives it up, knocked away and stolen. Caudle, 3 against 2, gives it up. Kincaid knocks it down.
Kincaid with a big jumper.
Man
alive.
Don't touch him.
He is fired up.
29-21, biggest lead. Ramsey, 3. It's off. Skidmore pushed to get the rebound on Fullwood, and it's stolen. Kincaid's going to go in, left hand, puts it in.
If he could have dunked it, he would have pulled him off.
Full timeout. 31-21. We'll be back to Jackson right after this.
Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
And it'll be Powell County's ball when we get back to play. Guys, right now, Hazard's taking good shots, and Powell County's took some questionable shots so far in the ball game.
I think if you're Powell County, you need to get Edwards in, on the block.
He's not being denied.
Shot.
Absolutely, I agree.
And Hazard's going to that 2-3 zone, that matchup look.
After the timeout, smart play by Coach Huff to just break up what Coach Crow had designed. Edwards, 3. Good.
You need to get Edwards involved.
Edwards is just such a good player. He identified and rose right up and knocked the 3 down. Osborne Johnson back in the basketball game, had a good break. Luke Combs came in. You got Skidmore down, and I think Cottle's going to take him to the block. You've got Kincaid and Cottle on the same side there. Nice.
Good look.
And it's missed. Close to Ramsey picking up his third foul right there.
Somebody better get on him.
And Edwards knocks it down. 2 in a row. Edwards with 11 points.
Yes,
nine of them in the second quarter. 10 seconds and counting.
And he may take this game over for Powell, saying, come to me.
3, 2, 1. Can he get it off? No, it will not count. And that will end the first half.
31-27. Bulldogs before. We'll take a break. We'll come back over to the scoring. Get ready for the second half. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Let's talk for a second. Those big name carriers, they talk big, flash big numbers, make bold promises, but then comes the fine print, the hidden fees, and the coverage that doesn't cover. At Appalachian Wireless, we don't hide behind contracts or call centers. We live here, we work here, and we provide service with real savings, real devices, and coverage wherever you go. So if you're tired of getting the runaround and listening to those empty promises, visit us online or in one of our many retail locations today, because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Welcome back to the Perseo Woods Coliseum on the campus of Breathitt County High School. We're at the half. Hazard with the 4-point lead, 31-27. Roberta Waddell Dewey, hello to you in Western Kentucky. Bumper Adams on Route 7 and Dexter Camel. Glad to have y'all along. James Catron over in Ball Country. Paul Sandlin in Molina Country. And guys, we've got them all over. We need to give some shout outs here.
Brian Farmer
over in Hyden. Always good to see her buddy on TV. He always watching Hometown 24, no question about it. Tick Lewis up at Whitesburg. Get off that couch with that bologna sandwich and watch this ball game, my friend.
And you've got Shane Everidge there from Georgia too, David, you talked about earlier.
Absolutely.
Go to start with the scoring, David.
Go ahead and do the scoring, and we'll come back.
Hazard Bulldogs, Taylon Osborne with 4. Trace Kincaid with 16. Tucker Napier with 5. Luke Combs failed to score. Seth Caudill with 4. Tucker Johnson with 2. Fullwood Plate did not score. 11 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second for a total of 31. Free throws, 2 of 2 for the Powell County Pirates. Colton Cook with 2. Ramsey with 3. Tipton with 2. Edwards with 14, including them 2 big threes. Faulkner with 2. Morganson with 4. Ramsey picked up 2 fouls. Powell County did not shoot a free throw in the first half, scoring by quarter 11 in the first, 16 in the second, for a total of 27. And that is your unofficial stats.
I thought it was interesting what I saw, guys, down here. It's not been the most physical game we've had. It still has some physicality to it. But I thought shot selection was big in the first half, the big topic.
Yeah, you know, it's really funny. It's 6 minutes left on the half. Hazard's already out of the locker room, which is very, very unusual. So they must have really liked what they were doing inside, and they're ready to go.
Well, and two, if a locker room is cool, you got to get out of there because it is hot out here. And, you know, the biggest thing is
stay loose.
Stay loose in some cases. But, you know, when you start looking at it and start putting things together, after the timeout, after Hazard went up 10, Hazard changed into 2-3, trying to throw Powell County off a little bit. Edwards makes the 3.
Yeah, two
then
of
they
them.
change. Then no, not against the zone. The second time down, they switch into man, and somebody forgot to get Edwards, resulting in that second.
He's
third.
easy to forget, man.
Guys, want to say hello to Robert Lewis up at Whitesburg. Glad he's looking in. Also Delford Hall, Bobby Hall, and Willie Anderson, and Mitch Blur over topmost. You all know Mr. Mitch Blur.
And Powell County comes out of the locker room too. And, you know, one of the people that I thought would be important in this game is yet to get a good look, and that's Riley Faulkner.
Yeah.
You're right. You know, and if you're Powell County, what kind of adjustments do you make?
Well, the first thing I do is tell Morganson, you know, let's try to get in the lane first and make something happen in the lane instead of settling for the quick outside jumper, Brian.
I agree. The outside shot's not falling. Edwards had 2 threes, I believe, in that first half.
Yes.
So Morganson is really dangerous when he gets into that paint and distributes the ball and gets everybody else involved.
You mentioned the 2 3-pointers by Edwards at the end. Until that time, Powell County had made one.
And it was the first possession of the game.
First possession of the game.
Yes.
And when you're looking at Hazard, of course, Trace Kincaid's got 4 of them, but you also have Tucker Napier that knocked down the 3 as well. And Tucker Napier has been an integral part of that first half.
I agree.
Absolutely, guys. Let's take a break. When we come back, we have the second half from the Breathitt County Coliseum. It's championship night. Powell County and Hazard going at it in the 14th Region Championship game. Stay with us right here on Hometown 24.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffensperger from Hoffensperger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffensperger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
Welcome back. 31-27. We're just about a minute away, guys, starting this second half back. Both teams getting that last little shot in as the basketballs are being wrapped up and brought to the old ball rack as they will head off the floor, and they'll get a quick instructions from the coach. And we're getting back to play here on Monday night. What a year it's been. Guys, we've had a ball calling these basketball games. Brian Johnson, we've been in every town around, my friend.
We've been all over, sir. All over the place. And it's no place better to be than championship night of a regional tournament.
Absolutely, and what a job it has been. It's been a lot of fun to meet all the coaches and players and all the great fans all throughout the regions. Natus Blair, it's that time, my friend, to get her started back. It'll be Powell County basketball, 31-27, as we get back to play here at the Coliseum.
Both teams with original starting lineups. The winner of this will face the winner of Louisville, Butler, and Jeffersontown, and they'll play tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Goes to Faulkner, who's had a long break, goes in. There's going to be a foul called, and that foul is going to be on Tucker Napier, I believe, and it is.
I think so.
Napier's first. Hazard only committed one foul, so they can be really aggressive. Ramsey, step back three, good.
Just the way he started the game.
Yeah, he got to say it. When he gets his feet set, he's pretty good, guys.
47 three-pointers on the season. And we're down to a one-point game. 9-0 run for Powell County. Backside, Osborne goes up, puts it in.
Strong move. Yeah.
That was a good look by Tucker Johnson.
Yeah, and he went up off 2 feet with 2 hands.
Cook turns back, blocked by Johnson. Got a 5 against 4. Smart by Johnson. And that's going to be a reach foul. And that's going to be on Edwards, and that will be Edwards' second foul. Got the screen for the screener going here.
There it is.
There it is. Going to turn back, goes up, left hand, puts it in.
It's a nice move by Caudle to use the offhand, guys.
Give Caudle 6. Morganson spin, goes up, way off. Ball goes to Caudle. Caudle going against Faulkner. Out to Kincaid. 2 straight buckets. Osborne's got the avenue. Goes up, got Napier wide open. Good!
Oh my goodness. And right now, you see Hazard making that extra pass every time, resulting in better shots.
Ramsey step through, knocked away by Osborne. 3 against 1, he got to get it in the middle. Napier gives it up to Osborne. Should have got the ball to Kincaid.
Yeah,
there is Kincaid, and they're going to be a walking call.
Yeah, that 3-on-1, that was not the
squandered
outcome you wanted.
Guys, that would have been a 32-footer if we shot it.
I don't think distance matters.
Napier should have got it to Kincaid in the middle.
And then run. Keep running.
Yep. So a failed opportunity to lengthen the lead from 8. Edwards turns through, steps through, Faulkner, three. It's off. Rebound, Kincaid.
And Hazard doing a great job blocking out tonight.
I was just going to mention that.
First quarter, Powell County on the board. Since then, Hazard's did a really good job finding bodies.
Kincaid, three. Off. Rebound, Faulkner. Got a 1-against-1. Edwards straight in against Tucker Johnson. Nice defense. And he was wanting a foul. Kincaid
was he wanting to call it on Seth Cottle? That's who was on him.
Yep. He nudged him.
He's like, he pushed me, but Seth was right there.
Oh, that was a good call by the official. Or the good no call.
Yeah.
I guess.
And I think he was telling him it was your teammate.
And missed, but there's Cook to put it in. Give him 4.
Yeah, Morrison's really, really struggling right now from outside.
Goes in, and Cottle was fouled by Faulkner. Faulkner's first. Cottle will go to the line for the first time tonight, 77%. Everybody kind of needs a little bit of
everybody needs a little break
anyway,
yes.
Including the officials.
And I think you said that Morganson he didn't have a good offensive game against Hazard at Hazard. So this could be maybe the defense that Hazard plays on him.
He was 0 for 7 in that first game as Cottle makes the second. He had 11 points, and most of those were on layups and those short jumpers. Morganson spins back, goes to the floor. Edwards going against Cottle.
They've got a mismatch inside. Ramsey on Kincaid.
Cook doesn't identify, but he knocks the 3 down.
Boy, that didn't touch anything either.
No, nothing at all.
And if you remember in the first game at Hazard, he made those 3 deep, and they were from the corner.
Right. That's his spot.
Cottle going against Faulkner, turns, good.
Smooth as butter.
Cottle asked for the elbow touch on the jumper. Edwards going against Cottle, steps back through and puts it in. 16 for Edwards.
2 great players going at each other.
You're exactly right, Brian. 2 big-time guys under the biggest lights.
Yes. They've not disappointed.
Nope. And there goes Cottle. And it's going to be on the floor.
I'm not sure they have anybody that can guard Cottle, and I'm not sure Hazard's got anybody that can guard Edwards.
No, not on a one-on-one situation. And the thing about Cottle and Edwards, you never know who's ahead and who's behind.
No, they're.
I love the way both of them play the game.
Goes into Johnson, setting up for the screen, but did not get it.
Yeah, they're wanting to isolate Cottle right here.
Yeah, they put Skidmore on him, and he is really physical. And that's all he's worried about. He's not looking at anything else except Seth Cottle.
But he does have the height. Cottle now has the height advantage.
Yes.
Powell County fans really getting excited here.
Goes up.
Oh, my.
Oh, I started to say that couldn't
hear a whistle.
And the trail official made the call. And that was the right call.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Tucker's soul got knocked out of his body on that one.
Well,
Tucker Johnson, 57% will go to the line.
But to quote an 80s song, it was hammer time.
Johnson misses the first.
And that's not a bad foul if you're a foul because he shoots at 57%.
Well, and you know, too, Johnson, the under official was probably getting ready to call a charge against Johnson. So
yes.
Good job by the officials as Johnson makes the second of 2. Morganson goes up, 17-footer, it's off. There's Cook to get another one, but he's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, Cook really working hard for the Pirates right now.
Yeah, he's starting to assert himself in the paint.
And that's Napier's second. Cook thought about it. Johnson worked out to him. Morganson, it's knocked away and stolen. Got a 3 against 2. Kincaid's going to pull up with a jumper. Good.
Kincaid, there's not a shot he don't like right now, guys.
And I like that pull-up jumper there with him.
Kincaid, 18 points.
Yeah, he's had a night.
Yes, he has.
Edwards, long 3. No good. Rebound,
that was
Kincaid.
all the way down in, too, guys.
Edwards' shot reminds me a lot of John Pelfrey's. The way he's long on his release.
Nice screen, and it's blocked, but it's going to be a foul on Morganson. Tucker Johnson will go back to the line, and quickly the 5th and 6th free throws for Hazard here in the third quarter.
And they'll be in the bonus from this point on.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up.
And, Hazard really attacking the basket right now. And that's the result of doing that.
That's the difference.
Those fouls.
The tale of 2 halves and the tale of 2 places.
And we've got a timeout, guys. Going to be a full timeout called by Powell County.
And we'll take that, guys. 46-37 when we come back.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Welcome back. 46-37. Guys, Powell County got to take care of the basketball a little bit.
Got to get some
making it easy for the Bulldogs.
Johnson with a second free throw, and it is not going to go. Tipton, who's come into the basketball game, gets it. Faulkner out of the basketball game for Coach Crow. Gives it up to Morganson, gives it up to Edwards. He'll step through, put it in, and he's fouled.
And guys, that's what Morganson can really do.
Yeah.
When his outside shot's not going, get in there, draw defense, and drop it to your teammate.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we talked about that at halftime. That needs to be his primary focus. Until he sees 1 or 2 go through the basket, then you can step back out and try to hit the 3.
Edwards' first free throw, and it goes in. And that is the first free throw for Powell County tonight.
Wow.
But if you shoot 3-pointers,
you're right. If you're shooting jump shots,
you're not going to get to the line. Goes into Johnson. Big time play by Edwards. Goes to Johnson. Johnson bullies away, and it's going to be knocked away.
Good quick hands there that time by Morganson. They had the mismatch on him down there on the block.
You know what? Morganson did a great job, though, bodying up and absorbing the contact and walling off the paint.
Holding his position.
Yeah, he took it right in the chest.
Because he's giving up a lot of weight there.
Goes to Napier. Got an isolation against Skidmore on that side. He's going to go. He's got the avenue. Puts it off the board and puts it in.
I mean, that's unstoppable.
Yeah, Cottle is so good on that drive.
Guys, he gets in there. It's just about the word unstoppable is correct.
Ramsey, long 3, no. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And every time the ball goes up, Skidmore is pushing with 2 hands, and he's going to get called for it sooner or later.
Well, he's got 2 hands on Connell right there.
.48-40, 1:15 to go. Goes into Johnson. Fake ain't going to work, and that's going to be a left hand put in.
Yeah, that was a very bad defensive situation right there.
Yeah, don't fall. Just play.
Yeah, you give him a straight lane to the basket.
You can't give up that easy of a shot.
That gives him 6. Skidmore pulls up, gives it to Morgeson. Morgeson trying to get some room against Kincaid. Jumper good.
And that may be his first outside shot he's made tonight.
Well, it's a 16-footer, and that's what he's been shooting well tonight.
30 seconds. Here comes the double. Had
Napier down
just
there
briefly. Edwards being the help person in the middle of the lane. 15 seconds. Cottle goes in there, and that's going to be a block. That's a good call.
Yeah, he was already past his hips.
Much to the chagrin of the Powell County faithful.
It's going to be on the floor.
And that means 2 shots for Cottle.
But it's going to be 2 shots anyway. Hazard fans wanting an and one. Powell County fans not wanting the foul at all.
No, that's the right call.
It was. He was past his shoulders. Yeah. The officials have done a good job tonight.
Yes, they have.
Letting them play with a little bit of contact.
But not too much.
I would have to say. One of the better games we've seen this tournament.
Oh, I think the best so far, Brian.
Best. These 3 guys have done a really good job. Second one up, and it's good.
They're getting that state tournament whistle, which is what they'll get next week.
Morgeson, can he get it off? Puts it up, and he's not going to make it. That will end the third quarter.
52-42. We're 8 minutes away from seeing who's going to rough, Hazard or Powell. Stay with us right here on Hometown 24.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets. Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you're the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
52-42. Welcome back. Hazard with the 10-point lead. And Hazard will have the basketball, guys, to start this back. Johnson Central up by 5 over in the 15th over Pikeville. That game is still underway also in the 15th region.
Well, Brian, 8 minutes to decide who goes to Rupp. Everybody, it's time to leave it all on the floor.
Leave it all on the floor.
And Hazard trying to get their first championship since 2020 in the COVID year. Powell County, 2003. Hornset goes to Napier, coming off Osborne. Johnson's wide open, didn't realize it. Fake and blocked by Skidmore. Didn't realize he was that open.
That's what I was going to say.
Edwards step back, misses it, rebound Johnson.
Hazard scores right here. It'll be their largest lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Kincaid got to protect that basketball against Morgeson. You got to watch the crossover, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Morgeson goes in and puts it in. Skidmore trying to keep Cottle from getting the basketball. He runs and gets to it. Hesitation, gives it up. Osborne blocked from behind.
But took it back away from Edwards.
Going in. kicker, and it's going to be knocked away. Morganson does full out. You got to love it.
Gotta. Full out hustle, diving on the floor.
And you say, Morganson's not had a great shooting game tonight, but you see right there,
He's still
wants
playing.
to win.
That's right. He's still playing. Despite his shooting woes, he is still playing.
And you know as well as I do, sometimes when the shots don't go down, some players quit on the defensive end,
and he has not.
You lost a cell phone with a pink spider on the back of it. Don't get it.
Did you guys lose a cell phone with the pink spider on the back?
I don't think that's mine.
Okay, mine either.
I don't think David, I don't think he's driving that.
I'm down there with the Powell County cheerleaders, and they're cheering it up.
We can't hear you. 6:53 to go.
Jeez,
It's 6:52, or basically for these seniors, their last go-around.
You see Seth Cottle's jersey come up right there.
Kincaid open three. It's too long. Rebound. Johnson turns, misses it. Rebound comes down to Ramsey.
Johnson's missed two in the paint. See if Powell County can get some life back in.
Tucker Napier has to be the guy that gives help. Morganson, three. No. Rebound Osborne. Gives it up to Osborne.
Yeah, Hazard needs to take a deep breath. Run some offense right here.
Coach Huff with a call here. Opening up the middle of the floor.
And if you notice, Cook has been on the bench for quite a while for Powell County.
You guys that's watching out there, Seth Cottle shows you how to get open without pushing off. He uses his shoulder.
Use your body.
Gives it up. Napier, three.
Oh, my goodness.
Big shot.
Napier has been unconscious tonight.
11 points.
Third three of the night.
Third three. Morganson way downtown. It's off. Rebound Osborne.
And Osborne has been killer on the glass.
He has. He's played really well tonight.
5 minutes to go in this ball game. The winner to face Butler or Jeffersontown. And it's going to be a timeout, full timeout by Hazard.
And we'll take one as well. 55-44, 4:51 to go. Stay with us. Championship night right here on Hometown 24.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters. Family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope. And Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
Introducing WTVE TV Everywhere from TVS, the new way to watch your favorite shows, live channels, and on-demand content wherever you go. On your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, whether you're at home, on the road, or maybe somewhere you might not want to be. And the best news, TV Everywhere is already part of every TVS video plan. Sign up today for TVS and get access to your favorite content, including live college sports everywhere. Visit tvscable.com or call 606-785-3450.
4:51 to go, 55-44. Hazard will get ready to inbound the basketball. It's crunch time, guys. Every time you have the basketball, it's very, very important.
Napier steps to get the basketball. Kincaid had the open shot, elected not to take it.
I would think Coach Huff like shorten this game right now, guys.
I'm sure he went to something special right here coming out, and it's the old scissors play. Osborne with the left-hand dribble gives it up to Kincaid. Osborne into the lane, picks his dribble up, gives it to Napier. They'll reset once again. You know, that's 25 seconds off the clock.
Yes.
And that's going to be a bad pass by Osborne. Morganson's going to lay it in. Double figures now for Morganson. In live turnovers, you cannot give them up the lead to easy baskets. Gives it up. And that's going to be a charge on Cottle. That's his first and 2 straight turnovers for the Bulldogs.
I guess his momentum carried him on into that because it looked like he kind of let up there.
Yeah. You know, I thought he was kind of sliding left.
The Cottle's got to come to a jump stop on that.
You got to be super careful with that.
Edwards goes up, and that was the right call on the elbow. Cottle's going to pick up his second. Edwards will go the line, and that's kind of what off the air I called for.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you know, you see on Hazard's side, when it gets crunch time, everybody defers to Cottle. And Powell County has not really done that as much. And Edwards is very capable of scoring every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, he's the guy that they need to have the basketball.
Got to know how your bread is buttered.
Absolutely.
And Edwards with a second. Grows out, and Johnson gets the rebound.
Great box out by Johnson.
Gosh.
And that's going to be a hand check on Skidmore, his first. Comes in to Cottle, and he's going to be trapped. And that's going to be a foul right there on the sideline. That'll be on Skidmore as well, his second.
And Powell's picking up the pressure more and more, full court.
Got to set a screen if you can't get to it. And that's going to be a timeout by Hazard. It'll be a
30-second timeout.
Yeah. Well, that's experience right there. That's a senior trying to get the ball in, know where to go, and call that timeout.
And anytime you're throwing it in on the sideline, it makes it a little bit difficult.
Do you have any more reports from the 15th?
At the end of the third quarter, 5-point lead by Johnson Central.
Okay, that's a big game over in the 15th. Pikeville and Johnson Central going at it for trip to Rupp. And should be interesting finish over there as well as here in the 14th. Both teams head away from the bench. Be Hazard's basketball as Tucker Johnson will get ready to put in play for the Bulldogs.
They'll inbound the ball as Coach Huff designed the play to get Cottle the ball. Goes into the lane, cut off that time by Edwards. Somebody is open, and it's Johnson. He's going to go to the other side. Blocked by Ramsey.
It was a great defensive play by Ramsey right there.
Great job by Ramsey on the defense.
He worked his body around and made himself a position where he could get the clean block.
Well, and Johnson went to the opposite side
to use the rim as a help to keep him off of him.
Comes out to Johnson. Double team. You see that Powell County is taking some chances now, especially if you turn your back.
Yes, and they're leaving people open.
That's going to be
illegal screen on Osborne.
That's the right call.
That's a good call.
That was a good call. And that's going to be Osborne's first. 3:12 left in this basketball game.
You know, Hazard had a chance to kind of salt it away, and they went 3 possessions with just a few little mistakes here.
And you see Edwards has got the basketball.
Yeah, you're right.
Going against Cottle. Looking for a screen. Has to pick his dribble up to Skidmore. Morganson way downtown. 3. Draws within 5.
Yep, 20-footer off that side there, guys.
Cottle goes in. Trying to take the basketball out of Cottle's hand.
Yes.
Knocked away, and that's going to be a foul on Skidmore. The ball will come in on the sideline. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. The arrow is going toward Powell County. Cottle hesitation goes in. Block. Ball goes to Ramsey. 2 against 1. Gives it up. Morganson. Wide open 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Osborne. Oh, my.
Boy, that would have been big. He had plenty of time.
Had his radar out.
Yes, he did.
Hazard's got to be strong with a basketball.
And Powell County taking all kinds of chances.
Man.
Hazard has to make sure when somebody doubles them, somebody come to the ball, be available.
Ball goes to Cottle. He's going to put it in.
It's a good pass by Osborne.
Very good pass.
16 for Seth Cottle. Long 3. Morganson got it.
Goodness.
Well, he has woke up.
4 points. 4. Osborne with the basketball. Kincaid. He's going to be doubled in the corner. Osborne. Napier, I thought he was going to shoot it.
He was going to shoot
Here
it.
comes the double team. You got to be strong with it.
Hazard needs to get into some offense and quit playing keep away right now.
And timeout by Coach Huff.
I'm not sure. It's full.
It's got to be a full.
Yeah, okay, let's take one as well. 57-53, a minute 19 to go in the ball game when we come back to Jackson.
Yeah, they've got to run something.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back, 57-53, as we take it down the stretch right here at the Purcell Woods Coliseum. We want to thank Breathitt County High School for all their hospitality towards Hometown 24. We greatly appreciate the administration and Coach Kyle Moore for all their help with Hometown 24. We greatly appreciate old Kyle. Always doing a great job, guys. Hazard will have the basketball as Tucker will get ready to play. Powell on defense.
Osborne comes and gets the basketball. You got to protect it. Comes in to Cottle, and Skidmore is going to pick up his 4th
Still
foul.
have one more foul.
Next one, and they got to pick out. You don't want to foul Cottle, and you don't want to foul Kincaid.
You know, Osborne is primarily going to be my first choice, and then Johnson.
Because Johnson's throwing the ball in bounds.
So I'm going to let Osborne try to receive the ball.
Comes in to Cottle. He's got to be careful.
And Johnson got rid of it quickly.
Osborne, they're not fouling yet. Right there, and that's you see Coach Crow saying foul when Johnson got the basketball.
And you see how good Edwards knew who to foul.
Yeah,
That's your floor leader.
Yeah.
And Johnson's going to go to the line. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
None bigger than these two, Manus Blair. We'll see. Look good.
Well, we always say when our seniors are put in that situation, they step up.
Throw the percentages out.
Yep.
Good on both.
Yeah.
Those were big, guys.
Big shots.
2-possession game still. 1 minute to go.
Hazard's got fouls to give.
Step back, Morganson. It's off. Rebound, Johnson. And he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Skidmore's fifth. And Johnson will go back to the line.
And he just left there, just made 2. Sometimes it's more about rhythm.
And focus. And that one's going to go long.
Going to be a timeout for Powell County. It's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout.
They have 1 left, as does Hazard.
Let's just leave it here. Have we got any scores? Update Jim on Pikeville and Johnson Central. They're in the 4th quarter, over in the 15th.
Let's do the reset. Hazard in the bonus. Not Powell County. Hazard's got 1 foul to give. The arrow will go toward Powell County.
Timeouts, Manus. Powell County has 1:30. Hazard has 1 full.
Johnson Central up 10 with 3:24 left in the 4th.
So Johnson Central up by 10, you said, in the 4th. So
67-57.
The Golden Eagles, a nice basketball team, and Pikeville as well has been playing good here down the stretch.
And whoever wins the 15th will face the 10th region, and that probably will be George Rogers Clark.
Or Montgomery County. Yeah. Looks like Hazard's made their way back out on the floor, guys.
And North Laurel is ahead 28-21 on Bell County.
I thought that would be a very, very close basketball game, North Laurel and Bell County.
Slobber knocker.
Johnson.
It's early.
Yep, Johnson will be at the line, guys, as we get started back. 50 seconds to go in the ball game.
Misses it. Still a 2-possession basketball game. Powell's got to go quickly.
Almost stolen by Osborne.
Ramsey cannot get any room by Osborne. Clock's a wasting. That's going to be a foul on Caudle. But that's now going to be double bonus on the next foul.
That's a foul to give.
So that was really a good foul by Seth Caudle.
Even if he wasn't meaning to foul him.
Yeah, that was a great catch by Edwards.
I don't know how he caught it.
Edwards going to get a good look. 3. It's off. Rebound comes to Johnson, and Tipton is going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, Tipton was all over him right there.
Hanging on him. Now, if we remember, our good buddy Manus Blair said the first 1 to 60 wins this ball game.
Who are we to second guess?
I mean, Nostradamus right here beside us, David.
Yeah, that's true. I heard you guys say it. First 1 to 60 would win the ball game.
Johnson to put it up, and there you go.
We need Manus Blair to buy everybody a lottery ticket. Pick our numbers.
Yeah,
we would stop at Hazard, but they've closed the Hazard Super Walmart.
Oh.
Second one up, and it's good as well.
Hazard fans starting to feel it right now.
Morganson trying to get the 3 off, and
it goes!
Wow, a chance for the 4-point play for
Hits
Morganson.
the 3 with the foul.
That's the only thing that Coach Huff did not want to happen. And if he makes this one, it will draw them within 4. He's asking Coach Crow, does he want me to make it or not?
Make the shot, young man. And
he does.
61-57, 26 seconds.
Full timeout for Powell County.
Well, let's take one as well, guys. It's 61-57. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us right here on Hometown 24.
Brain health affects how we think, learn, and live. When it is ignored, the impact spreads into our classes, our friendships, and even our stability. It affects our families, communities, and even our ability to afford basic needs. But prevention can stop the chain. Sleep, hydration, movement, connection, and asking for help can protect our minds.
Back we are, 26 seconds to go, guys. 61-57. Hazard will have the basketball, and they'll have the line here to move on the baseline.
And they're in the football alignment.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to pass it across.
You can because you run the baseline.
Because you made the shot that allows you to run the baseline.
So look for Tucker Napier maybe to step in.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Comes straight into Caudle. He's going to hold it. Edwards is going to foul him with 24.5 seconds. Edwards is fourth.
And Powell County is out of timeouts. Hazard has one timeout left.
Nice job by the official to clarify because they thought they had one.
That's right.
The official came over, stopped the play, and said, no, you don't have any more. Caudle for two. 5 of 5.
It's the roll.
And they got him in there, a little extra free throw shooting, I'm sure.
With Combs coming in.
Missed it. Rebound comes to Morganson. Trying to get it off. Ramsey, long three. It's going to be off. Rebound, Edwards. Edwards three. Going to be short. Rebound, Tucker Napier gets it into Kincaid. To Combs. They'll throw it to Osborne. Oh, watch out! And that's Postgame!
The finish off touch. Well, and the Bulldogs pull it out, guys.
And there's a dog foul.
The exclamation point was strong.
He gets hurt over there.
Yeah. Both teams played their hearts out. Want to congratulate both of them, guys. Powell County and Hazard on a big-time regional matchup. Matus, if you'd like to go over the scoring when you get it done there, my friend, we will do that.
I've got it. You let me know. Taylor Osborne, 8. Kincaid, 18. Napier, 11. Combs didn't score. 14 for Seth Caudle. 10. Johnson. Powell County, Cook 7, 6 Ramsey, 2 Tipton, 20 Edwards, Faulkner with 2, 20 Morganson. Skidmore failed to score. By quarter, Hazard 11, 20, 21, and 12 for a total of 64. For Powell County, 11, 16, 15, and 15. 57, and Hazard takes their first championship since 2020. Coach Huff gets his first regional title.
And David's got Tucker Napier down there. You got him, baby.
Big ball game for Tucker. Tucker, you hit the boards hard tonight, my friend.
I try to do what's best for the team. I know we got Seth and Trey, so I just try to pitch in what I can do.
I thought you hit some big shots, especially the one in the quarter in the first quarter. It gave your team a comeback spirit.
Yeah, I know the defense is going to penetrate and help offset the trace, so when they kick it to me, I try to make it.
I thought the game was physical in the paint, but I thought it was on both sides. But I really think you all shared the basketball well tonight.
Yeah, it goes beyond the court. We're brothers off the court. We all love each other. We all just wanted to win this together. We just played together and worked out.
Tucker, looking at your all's team, I thought tonight was a very good night on shot selection. You shot when you had the shot.
Like I said, we played as a team. We wanted to win this together. We wasn't selfish. We didn't take bad shots. We're brothers. We wanted to win it.
That's a good.
I want to congratulate you on a big win, and I wish you the best at Rupp Arena. And Tucker, it's been good carrying you right here on Hometown 24 through the years, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Tucker Napier with a big game there, guys, and a big win.
And you know the big weight dropped off of Hazard right there.
Yes.
And, you know,
losing legendary coach Al Holland.
Yep.
And Coach Huff comes in with this bunch and does an excellent job.
Hey, the proof in the pudding. Hey, 14th region champions.
Absolutely.
And, they played well tonight.
And, you know, I hated for the seniors of Powell County and Coach Crow.
Yes.
They had a great season, fell one game short. And what do you say?
I mean, somebody has to win.
And I said it the other night. Wide world of sports.
Yes.
The agony of defeat, the thrill of victory.
That's the thing about it, Brian Manus and Jim Bob. Hey, somebody's got to lose, and you know both these teams just fit their heart out, and it's hard to see one of them lose.
It is.
Well, you know, and we saw tonight a Hazard team that made the extra pass all night long to get the open shot. And when you do those things and you stay composed, as we talked about, that was the difference, in my opinion.
I
think
right,
so
Jim.
too. You know, the quick start of Trace Kincaid and then Tucker Napier being that fourth scorer that really stepped up tonight for them.
Right now, Coach Moore giving some awards out on the floor, guys.
And those are the cheerleader awards, in-game cheerleading awards.
Yes.
And that is the Breathitt County Lady Cat cheerleading squad.
Guys, before we get ready here, I want our camera crew and all of our crew on Hometown 24 throughout this year and this week, what a special job they have done, our crew. You just can't beat them anywhere you go. They're the best. It's just that simple.
They are, David. I would like to thank you all and Hometown 24 for taking a chance on a whole ball coach and an official and letting him come back and do this kind of stuff. I've loved it. I thank Josh for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely.
I've had a blast this year and look forward to many more years, hopefully.
Absolutely. They do a great job over there, TBS, with all their services they offer, all the communities everywhere, guys. Helping schools, helping employment. They just help everywhere they can, and great service. If you got to have that cable, and you need that for these ball games because we want you watching. So they've got a package for you that will satisfy you. And I want to say hello to former coach of the Dilscombs Panthers, Mr. Harold Combs tonight, who's looking in.
They're announcing the all-region team. Looked like Bryson Edwards, Connor Morgeson, and
Tucker Ramsey
of Powell County. And David, if you could get a chance to get with Coach Huff real quickly.
I'll probably get Kincaid.
Or Kincaid, yeah.
Grab somebody.
I bet that'll be a great interview.
Oh, yes.
Number 2.
I probably will go with Kincaid.
They're kind of settled down just a little bit.
Wherever I can find Kincaid. Guys, you all just keep talking and I'll run him down here somewhere.
Okay.
Number 10, Tucker Napier.
And Tucker Napier, one of the all-region players for the Hazard Bulldogs.
There he is, David.
There he is.
You got him?
We get him. Yeah, we got him.
Go ahead.
I got the sharpshooter with me. Who's the guy that likes to shoot 20-footers and loves it?
That'd be me, man.
Tell us about the game. Physical game, but your team played well tonight.
Tons of respect for those guys. I knew it was going to be a hard-fought win. Just glad we came out and done it.
I want to congratulate you on a big game.
He's all
Coach
region.
Moore, bring it over to you and hand it to you.
He's got to get his picture.
He's got to get it.
Number 13,
I'll finish up with him just as soon as he gets back.
And, of course,
hey, let's talk a little bit. I thought y'all had great chemistry tonight on passing and taking that open look.
Yeah, we knew we had to come out and play as a team. I'm glad we did. We're going to Rupp, baby.
Let's talk about when you all went, you kind of spread the floor a little bit. Coach was trying to get matchups where you or Seth, Tucker, whoever had the opportunity.
Yeah, we just knew we had to get some space, let me and Seth especially go to work, and we did. Proud of my guys. It's not just me and Seth, it's everybody. That's his whole team from the back of the bus to the front, everybody. It's because we won it tonight.
You go home, get some rest tonight, and get to school tomorrow and be a good guy.
I will.
He's a sight, guys. He's tired.
Hey, David, Coach Huff's over here. He's done with WYMT now.
Okay.
He's over here on the rail.
On down.
He's down with Eddie Browning.
Eddie Browning?
Yep.
Is that this way?
Yeah, down this way.
And, you know, you got to give credit to all of Powell County. And, you know, they've just had a really good season. And Coach Huff, he's trying to make his way to everywhere around.
All right, I see him right now.
Okay.
He's awful busy. I've got him.
Okay.
Got him there. Coach, physical game, but I thought your team had good chemistry and took good shots.
Yeah, I did too. I thought our decision-making was a little suspect down the stretch, but for the majority of the game, I thought we played smart, we valued the possessions, and I'm proud of them.
Our defense was good. You cut the lane off tonight, and you forced Powell to take some shots off balance.
Yeah, we knew defense needed to be the priority. You know, I know it's cliche, but defense does win championships, and these guys buckled down. They were sitting in their gaps, and they guarded.
Is there a shot that Kincaid don't like?
But when it's close to the rim.
Congratulations, Coach. Good luck, Dale Rutledge. There you go. And what a ball game. Hey, let's get the superintendent in here. Miss Sandra Combs. Sandra, you have to be proud of your school. Girls, great season, and the boys too.
Absolutely. We're so proud of our girls team. They fought very hard. It just wasn't their night, but we couldn't be any more proud of our boys. Every game was a battle. Powell County's a great team. Our boys just fought it out.
You always do a great job. I see you with your teams and your kids, and you're always cheering them on, and that's the job of an educator.
Thank you very much. We love our Bulldogs. We love Hazard, and we think we're the best all the time. So we have to come out and support them at all times.
Thank you for letting Hometown 24 come to Hazard each year and do ball games. We greatly appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you. We have a lot of grandparents that can't come to games, and they can tune in. So we appreciate what you all do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sandra Combs, Superintendent of Hazard Independent. And here's Coach Kyle Moore, guys. He did a super job this week. Take your hat off to him. game. He worked hard. He took care of everybody. Just like he coaches, he gets the job done, guys. He gets the job done.
Tell him to take his shoes off and take a nap.
Coach Almore, back up to you guys.
Guys, and right now, what are we going to do now, Manus?
Get ready for baseball, softball, go to state tournament, girls and boys. Jim, final thoughts.
Hey, it was a great, well-played game, but like I said earlier, I think the whole difference in the ball game was Hazard's patience on offense and staying within the framework of Coach Huff's game plan, making the extra pass, and, I think in the end, Powell just took a lot of shots that weren't high-value shots.
Right.
And
they didn't go down.
And they didn't go down tonight. And Hazard is your 14th region champions.
Absolutely.
Will represent us well at Rupp Arena.
Hey, congratulations to both of them, Powell and Hazard. A great season, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to thank you all for getting to work with you this year. You did a great job, Brian, you and Jim Bob and Manus.
We appreciate you, and I just want to reiterate what Jim Bob said. It was a great basketball game between two great teams, two well-coached teams. Powell County has nothing to hang their head about.
Absolutely
Just
not.
sometimes the shots don't fall. Hazard shots fell tonight, and they executed, I think, just a little bit better. But congratulations to them, and I want to thank Hometown 24 and all the crew for everything done for us all year.
And, the
all right, guys. Appreciate you. For Jim McCauley, Brian Johnson, Manus Blair, I'm David Adams, and all the Hometown 24 crew. We bid you good night from Jackson. It will be the Bulldogs representing the 14th. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next season. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
I was going to get